Meteorologist Rachel Piscatelli will have a check on today's weather and how this could impact the fire. Plus, Angelo Bavaro looking at why we have a high risk for fires this week. But first, let's check in with Fox 61's Kaelee Collins, who joins us live in Berlin. Kaelee, what can you tell us this morning?
Keith, Symphony, good morning. Yeah, that fire continued to burn overnight and into the morning here in Berlin. This is on Lamentation Mountain here in Berlin. Although right now it is more of a smoldering fire. Fire crews were able to that were occurring all over the state in multiple cities and towns on Monday. That included Burlington, Vernon, and Hartford as well. Here in Berlin, fire officials are set to continue operations later this morning at about 9 o'clock and will continue to provide updated information as of 10 this morning. We'll continue to be here throughout the morning to give you any new information as it becomes available. For now, that's what we're seeing here in Berlin. Back to you, Keith and Symphony.
Alrighty, thank you, Kaelee. We'll check back in with you later on this morning.
We do want to continue our coverage this morning with a check of the forecast. Meteorologist Rachel Piscatelli standing by with that. Rachel, these dry conditions have been great to be outdoors, but not ideal when it comes to fire. But first, we want to send it right out to Fox 61's Kaelee Collins, who is live with the latest. Kaelee, good morning. What are you seeing?
Good morning, Keith and Symphony. Yeah, that fire continues to burn this morning, and it was burning into the overnight hours as well, though now it's much less intense than when fire crews first arrived on scene at around 5 to work to put this out. Back to you guys in the studio.
Kaelee Collins live for us on that breaking news in Berlin this morning. Thank you very much.
All right, now we are going to check in with meteorologist Rachel Piscatelli for more on how today's weather could impact these burning flames. Good morning, Rachel.
Now at 6, multiple brush fires kept fire officials busy on Monday. I'm Kaelee Collins in Berlin with an update on a fire that's been burning overnight and into the morning here.
To this brush fire. So we're starting off with Fox 61's Kaelee Collins.
Erica, Tim, good morning. That's right. This fire continued to burn overnight and still into the morning here. You can take a look at behind me at what we're seeing contain. We are expected to get an update from officials at about 10 this morning, and they're going to resume their operations as of 9 o'clock. Of course, we'll keep you updated on any new information as it becomes available. For now, I'm live in Berlin. Kaelee Collins, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Oh, Kaelee, thanks so much. We'll check back with you at 6:30.
Here, where that fire is happening. Kaelee, how does it look?
Tim, Erica, yeah, it's been over 12 hours now that this fire here on Lamentation Mountain has been burning in Berlin. It's less intense now than it was when crews first got here around 6:45 on Monday. Completely extinguished this fire at about 10, so any new information we'll keep you updated on here. For now, we're live in Berlin this morning. Kaelee Collins, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station. Morning in Berlin, I'm Kaelee Collins with a look at what the conditions are right now.
This morning with Fox 61's Kaelee Collins and Angelo Bavaro.
Well, they have the latest on the brush fire and the dangers that you need to be aware of. We're starting off with Kaelee Collins. She's near that fire in Berlin. Kaelee, what's the latest on the progress they're making there at the fire?
Well, Erica, Tim, I'm at a motel nearby along the Berlin Turnpike, and you can see some pretty heavy smoke behind me now. The flames themselves are a little less visible now that the sun's up, but they also add that it's likely it'll take a few days to completely extinguish this fire. They are set to resume their operations at 9, so just about an hour from now. We have seen a few crews start to trickle in here. Like I said, we're at a nearby motel, a Days Inn along the Berlin Turnpike. They will be giving a full update at about 10, so operations in an hour, and just 2 hours from now we'll have a little bit more information. As soon as we get that, we will bring it to you. For now, I'm live here in Berlin. Kaelee Collins, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Progress.
Well, Erica, Tim, yeah, I'm nearby at a motel along the Berlin Turnpike. You can see behind me there's still some pretty heavy smoke here. I'll step out of the way so you can take a look at what we're seeing. Now, they had to suspend them overnight because this mountain is so rocky and steep. It would be a danger to have any crews out there trying to contain this fire. They do expect it to take multiple days just because of how massive it was when it first began. And again, we did hear about the dangers of the dry conditions continuing today, and Angelo Bavaro will have a little bit more on that coming up, but we are expecting an update on what their plan is moving forward throughout the day today. That's coming at about 10 o'clock, so any new information we're able to get, we'll get that to you as well. I'll send it back to you both in the studio now.
And she has been out there all morning long. We have team coverage for you into the brush fire risk. We're going to be talking with Angelo in a moment, but we're starting here with Kaelee Collins.
Erica, Tim, good morning. Yeah, we have seen now behind me there are fire crews from multiple local agencies here on scene resuming their resuming their operation here responding to this massive brush fire. They do think that this is going to take several days to completely extinguish. And again, they just resumed their operations here at the 9 o'clock hour. We're expecting some more updated information on what their plan is moving forward for the rest of the day, since there is still a high risk for brush fires throughout the day today. We'll keep you updated on that information as soon as it comes to us. Back to you both in the studio.
Okay, Kaelee, thank you for that. Kaelee Collins, she's live there now with the latest. Kaelee, I'm not sure what your vantage point is. I'm guessing you can't see any flames, right? Just the smoke?
Right, Tim. Yeah, since the sun has come up, you can't really see the flames as well, but there is still plenty of smoke billowing in this area behind me. We do know that crews here from the Berlin Fire Department and multiple other local towns are assisting and coming up with a plan of how they're going to respond to this fire, especially with that brush fire danger continuing into the day today. What's making this extra tricky is just how steep and rocky Lamentation Mountain is as well. We did see them bringing in a drone to kind of fly around the area, scope it out. We also saw them bring in some ATVs just to figure out how they're going to get in and respond to it. I'll take a step out of the way so you can take a look at what we're seeing, any new information as it comes our way. Live in Berlin, I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
Close to where this is happening, she's got an update on where the fire stands right now. Kaelee, good morning.
Good morning, Erica and Tim. Yeah, I'm here at a nearby motel along the Berlin Turnpike. Fire crews have been out here for about an hour now, trying to figure out their course of action of just how they're going to continue their response to this pretty massive brush fire here on Lamentation Mountain in Berlin. We did see them send out a drone to kind of scope out the area and figure out just what they're dealing with so they can create that course of action. I'll step out of the way so you can take a look at what we're still seeing to extinguish this fire entirely. We're hoping to hear from officials shortly within the next couple of minutes on what their plan is going to be. Any further details we get on that as they continue their response throughout the day, we'll bring to you as soon as we can. I'm live in Berlin. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Kaelee, thanks so much. Now, it's not just happening in Berlin. The Department of Energy and Environmental Protection says the forest fire danger level is once again very high in all counties today.
And we've got Fox